Talk to my lawyer, all right?
Hey, you hear me? I got nothing to say. I told you can call my...
You know, this is the default camera, and yet the towers aren't lined up. It annoys me, and I just noticed that. But hello, everybody. I'm RuudDevil. Welcome back to another Age of the Ring cast. We're back on Lebanon. Not Lebanon. This map is not as based as that. This is a 3v3. We'll start... You know, let's start top to bottom this time. So here we go. In the top left, we have RuudDevil. It is Tauron. We've seen him before. Thank you for feeding your necromancers. I appreciate it. We've got King Kong as Mordor. Some say he has a Magnum Dong. I would say... it might just be regular. And partnered with him is Excelsior, the famous hero spammer. And he is Rohan. Facing them is a Woodland Realm. Oh, it's Frodo. Okay, nice. It's Frodo. I know Baggins. Frodo Baggins. And it's another Rohan. It's West. West JK. So we got JK rolling in the game. Okay. And then we have Samwise Jake. Wait, Samwise and Frodo on the same team? Okay. If Sam doesn't... like... If Sam doesn't ride to Frodo's aids, then... aids? No, none of that. If he doesn't ride to his aid there, then this whole thing's been a waste of time. If you're not gonna roleplay, then don't play. That's my motto. But he is playing as Misty Mountains, and he's starting with the Mountain Orcs. So, this is one of those maps where turtling is your friend. I feel like aggression, it kind of works on Lebanon. But not as much as, say, like, South Rune or, what's the other one? The one that's like a MOBA. The fucking name has just escaped me, but you know which one I'm talking about. But yeah, this one, I think because there's so many layers on this map, everyone just likes to creep. There's so many goblin layers. Everywhere there are goblin layers. On the end of this bridge, on the top of this hill, there are goblin layers. I think the only sort of aggression you want is just to garrison the towers, just as like a big no-you. But yeah, I think more often than not, people just like to turtle. Anyway, let's see what Frodo's doing. He's got double Sylvan Start, only hunting lodges, and for some reason West is built in his base. The thing with the spamming the hunting lodges is that it won't discount your greenwoods, and that you might pay the price for that later on. Frodo's got the Horseman of the Mark. He's making 3. I don't think you need 3. I think you can just make 1 or 2, but hey, who am I? Doing an Outriders very quickly out of the bat for Tauron, and then just some hobbits to lead the way. And King Kong going with triple Orc Barracks. Well, I think... okay, just, you know, side note. I think one of the best balancing they ever did in Age of the Ring was locking Gothmog behind Morgul Sorcery. Because imagine getting the Horde bonus and then immediately getting Gothmog out. Mordor would be unstoppable. I mean, sure, you can get, like, the same effect with the Drummer Troll, but it's a lot harder to protect a Drummer Troll than it is, say, Gothmog. But yeah, I'm pretty sure with the triple barracks, he's going for that Horde bonus. And, Excelsior. What's he got here? He's got some Yeoman Spears to recruit the Warglare there. And he's got Peasants with the Draft. And he's going with that well, the early well to boost his eco. He's got a pretty decent army, so now I think we'll start seeing the heroes from him. He loves to do it. I expect probably Aomer to come out first. And now he's venturing into enemy territory. Is this, this is Westies, so Excelsior's going to try and put that down. Protected by the spears, so these horsemen are going to do nothing. And Frodo's actually on the offensive here. He's got plenty of spears. And very few... oh, whoa, there's a triple Faraday, okay. Horseman of the Mark. Run into some pikes there, and there's the Horde bonus proccing already. He's gone with the Wraith Summon. Which honestly, like, a hidden feature of the Wraith, that's also a waste, by the way. A hidden feature of the Wraith is that it fucks up pathfinding. Forget the debuff. It fucks up pathfinding majorly. So yeah, use that to your advantage. Maybe we'll see it here. Anyway, there's the hill. There's the heroic statue. If he really wanted to piss off the enemy, he could build a tower right there. But I suspect he won't. Anyway, more... just Horseman of the Mark. They're not really, like... They're meant for harass, really, not like regular fighters. So I hope he does tech up into some... okay, he is teching up, okay. Anyway, Sam gonna poke here. These slashes... I mean, Peasants with the Draft are strong, but Mountain Orc slashes... with their Terror of the Mountain. There it is. It's procced already. These Yeomen in a hold ground stance. I wonder why Excelsior is fighting here. This is kind of strange. Maybe he thought Sam would push all the way? Sam's like a girl on the first day, just goes all the way. But yeah, I mean, this is just feeding PowerPoints here. There's no way they can resist these guys. Here comes West. They're running into spears again. He dodges them the last second, takes some casualties, but... You know, they could push here. They could actually push here. If he keeps going, Horseman of the Mark, this is exactly what they're designed for. But yeah, first blood to Jenkins. Yeah, easily just destroyed all these. And the thing with Excelsior, you know he's saving up with their hero, so if you can destroy like his initial army, then hit him hard, because it will force him to actually make units. And there's that Horde bonus. The dreaded Horde bonus. It is terrifying. And Heroic Statue to match the Heroic Statue. Lots of archers here. He better have a solution to the Outriders, because a lot of those archers will just die. And there it is. Record time. How long is that on the clock right now? Just took over Tomato Town or whatever. I don't fucking play Fortnite. But you know how the song goes. Yeah, he's got AMR already. Needs to watch out because there are spears there. I reckon the spear throw will come in. He switches to aggressive stance to get the extra damage on the spear throw. And... Yep, there's that JFK magic bullet. Killed 4 people with 1 shot. Fucking nice. Imagine if Peter Jackson was like, you know what, we're not going to have Aomer take out a Mumak with a single spear. What would EA do? What would he have instead of a spear throw? He would have an ability just called Ride Them to the River, and you get a speed bonus when you're near rivers, I guess. I don't fucking know. A lot of people think it's Theoden that shouts death, death, death. That is just in the film. It is Éomer that shouts death, 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 because he, I think he thinks Éowyn's dead. He, like, noticed her dead on the battlefield, so he just goes, like, red with, fury and charges, Mumax and shouts death, so, I know, I think it worked for the film, making it Theoden, but, it was epic reading it in the Return of the King. Anyway, early Strider. 2 heroes now for the top team, and does he get cleave, or was that just a big shot? I know he's got... Oh, he doesn't have Andor yet. Oh! He's vulnerable. He's very vulnerable. Tauriel now for Frodo. He's really embracing the Sylvan Star, and he's facing 2v1 here. Kingsguard now. Okay, so it's 2v1 up here. Excelsior's getting 2v1'd. Éomer poking where he can. But Frodo is really on the back foot here. Getting 2v1'd. So I guess that's just the way it goes. I was amazed that Westy sent... Wait, what the hell? Bruh, he's got Kingsguard already? You got Kingsguard and dismounted Kingsguard? Holy bacon, how did you do that? Dude, just send him in. Oh, actually, I guess there are Orc Spears there. Oh, no. Wait. How do people afford anything in this fucking game? Morgul Sorcery already, and he's got the Gothmog? Alright, well, Greenwood Slayers. If I was King Kong, I would focus his Orc Archers on the Greenwood Slayers. He is. Look at the damage they're doing. They're buffed by Gothmog. So even though these are the elite Greenwood Slayers, look at them get deleted by these orcs here. Frozen Waste, that's Samwise, that's to slow them down. The cavalry, did they switch to bows? I think they did switch to bows. Cave Troll from Sam. Now all the aid is coming over. If they could actually encircle all these orcs, then there'll be a real coup here. You source one of the mark. Oh no! Actually made it to the other side. Oh, and then died. More Horseman of the Mark. I mean, he did really well to take up to, I mean, he would need a level 3 barracks and a level 3 stables. That's why it's impressive. That's actually insane. And Kingsguard charging Orc Spears there. More Orc Spears from the Gothmog summon. And I think Excelsior is actually taking this time to count. No, this is West. West has got forces all over the place. Maybe it's not JK Rowling. Maybe that's actually a clan tag and he's like an uber pro. If this is his Éomer, then he is fucking hacking, I swear. No, it's Excelsior's. Okay, there's no way he had that much money. No way. Well, I'm not really sure how many Sylvan he lost. I think he lost maybe half of them. I'm sure Tauriel's still alive. I didn't hear her scream. But that was looking rather panicky. If they didn't 2v1 Mirkwood, then that push by Sam would have been devastating, because the Yeoman had been destroyed, and there were dismounted Kingsguard. Forward base by Jenkins, we know he likes to do this. Another Mountain Orc Lodge. Level 3, Gundabad Berserker's coming in. The Worm Lair has been pinged. Theodred now out, and Excelsior going straight for the Worm Lair. No, he's not dealing with this. There goes the Felwind to disrupt him. I think you can Felwind some heroes, but not all of them. So Felwind on the Theodred might have been worth a shout. There is the Oath of Kyrian. Westy has tier 2 already from the Kingsguard Trample. So instead of going heroes, he just went for the elite units. And sometimes that can, you know, blow up in your face, but this time it's working really well, because it played into Orc Spam. Anyway, there's the Othakurian. Used to be the best tier 2, now I would say it's the third best tier 2, behind Horn of the Westfold and the Stone. Anyway, here comes the Orc Archers, the dreaded Orc Archers. Now, they are very vulnerable here, but there are no Kingsguard because all of Rivendell is emptied. Elven King's Patience, tier 2 now for the Woodland Realm. He just got tier 2, he's got another thing. And Thranduil is out. Sorry, are they playing with, like... you can do times 2 CP, you can't do times 2 resources, can you? What the hell is going on? You see what I mean by, like, you turtle on this map, and because of all the layers? I think it's literally all the creeping on this map. People got so much money. And I think Mordor might have got their tactics wrong. He's got plenty of orcs, plenty of buffs. But these Kingsguard in defensive stance can probably take all of that. Anyway, Samwise going in with his tried and true cave trolls. Did he lose the worm layer? He did not. Worms are coming out with Gundabad Berserkers. And Eomer has obviously dismounted here. If he gets into trouble, he can obviously just mount up. And I think because this is a level 3 barracks, it would be a really good kill if he can get it. Kingsguard, if they flank round, Excelsior in a lot of trouble here. The Witch King is now out for King Kong. I think these mountain orcs are going to be in big trouble now, but if the cave troll can just keep focusing the barracks... Okay, yeah, no, that cave troll... These orc archers should be focusing the cave troll. Cave troll moves out of range. There's no spears there. I mean, there's one there, but they could easily go around. These Kingsguard could easily go for it here. Witch King with that amazing AoE, because he debuffs the Gundabad, so he can probably one-shot them as well. And, yeah, I think West has not put a foot wrong already. But these orcs were crying out for a trample, and he didn't go for it. And I think he's actually going to lose his Kingsguard here, because they are being harassed by the fortress as well. The lone horseman blocking the pathfinding enough for him to almost wipe out this level 4. If Spithrow is back, it is... No, he didn't do it. Okay. Anyway, Frodo. Not being used as Frodo. On the attack, led by Thranduil on his mighty stag. And, like father, like son, eh? Just disrespecting Gil-galad. Some things never change, I guess. All tier 1s for Sam. He's becoming Flame of the West with his tier 1s. I think Thran likes to go all tier 1s as well. I ignore the cave bats. Fellwind and Frozen Wastes are good. Okay, so he's getting in the armor. He's got a cave bat there. He's got a worm. Obviously, worms with the armor are just infinitely better. And I love how Westy is comboing here with Sam. He's actually done well to put pressure on Excelsior. So King Kong's having to sort of pull back. So a really defensive setup here because he's got the lava moat. I'm thinking... He's thinking that he just needs to not die. And I know that sounds like an obvious statement, but what I mean is, like, he can lose the battlefield, but so long as his base is intact, then he can just keep spamming out the heroes and make a comeback. So that's why he's making sure his fortress doesn't go down. That's at least what I'm thinking. Anyway, heavy armor. Very small army here for Rivendell. If he was to get, like, Elrond, then he could really terrify him. Again, a Fell Wind with very little utility. I'm sure Sam had some idea of what he was doing there, but well, Fellwind is such a useful ability when armies are trying to... Okay, they got through. When armies are trying to disengage, that's when Fellwind is amazing. I guess just to slow them down is okay, but it's not like, you know, the best use of it. Speaking of best use of it, well, you saw the +3s there. Such a beautiful trample when you get it right. And he needs to make sure not to get, like, slowed or anything, because Witch King is in there, and his knockback on his attack is just the Achilles heel of cavalry here. Alright, still a lot of orcs remain. It's just the constant leadership buffs and then subsequent debuffs from Witch King, I think, is keeping those orcs alive. Okay, Sam, attack number 3. With the worm, using diversity to win. Strength in numbers, together we are strong, and all that fucking jazz. Are we talking about, society? No, we're talking about how, we're talking about my build order from Misty Mountains. Okay, Fireworm. They're debuffed from the cave bats. I don't think he needs it. Erkenbrand on the battlefield? That's a new one. And somehow the Westfolders didn't get hit. but that's okay because the dismounted Kingsguard are just as flammable. Cave Bat, level 5. I think I must have missed a lot with that. But don't worry, Bill, Tom, and Bert are here on the scene with the world's tankiest cauldron. It is made out of metal, I guess. Anyway, Elfhelm, hoping his puny little bow can penetrate the thick steel plate of the Gundabad Berserkers. Cave Troll going in, still alive. And here are the Orc Archers with fire arrows. And given that the worm is pretty resistant to fire, see, now is a good time for Fellwind. Now is a great time for Fellwind. Unfortunately, he doesn't have it. And right on cue, Westy, again, with the trample, just when you need it. I don't think he can get the fortress, but another windmill goes down. Bill, Tom, and Bert, that cauldron is... Look at that! The cauldron is actually being buffed by the Kingsguard, just so you know. That's why it's hilarious. Level 5. Inferno? 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 Like the good old days? Inferno? Come on, Sam, you're not one to miss an Inferno. There it is! Beautiful. We've got a summon out of the woodwork here. It is the Oath of Kyrian. I'm guessing this is Excelsior's? No, Westy, he got it back. Wow. Kingsguard on the fortress with Forged Blades. And I don't... Say what you want about Kingsguard and Hero Spam. Nothing matches a Fireworm, apparently. I think Guthwain and Spear Throw could have done a number to it. But he just had all these other Gundabads in his way, so he couldn't really get it off. And down goes Excelsior's Fortress in record time. And I think he was just getting double-teamed a bit too much, and the Orcs... I mean, the Orcs are strong here. But it just felt like the Rohirrim just sort of went around them anytime he could. And, yeah, no, full credit to Westy there for supporting all of Sam's attacks there. But just a record speed... A record speed firework. I mean, that was... That shouldn't have worked. That's why that's amazing. That was so beautiful. Anyway, Noldor on the attack here, but don't worry, he's got double wine. Maybe we'll get drunk and go home. Alright, Sam. He's halfway to tier 3. One guy down. And... No, I think he's actually out of the game. Judging by the colors on the map, I think it's actually 3v2, but they're not conceding. They're going to keep fighting to the end. I'm going to guess Thranduil must have charged into these Noldor spears. That's why his health is so low, but he's level 4. And, yeah, I don't know. Wait, has he used the silver armaments on the Sylvan here? Oh, cool. I didn't even know you could do that. That's amazing. Alright, King Kong, trying to avenge his fallen brother. Charging in with what little army he has. 2 cave bats here. And the fact that they didn't get shot down immediately like that one is. The fact that he actually got value out of the bats. Again, shouldn't happen. Bolg is on the field. Now it's Sam's turn to send out the hero. And Witch King flees with his tail between his legs. And here comes right on cue. I mean, right on cue. Westy with the Rohirrim. Guthwain? Go on. Guthwain Spear Throw. Kingsguard are already on it. Let's make it cinematic. If you're gonna mount up. Okay, now it's begging for the Spear Throw. Spear Throw, Spear Throw, Spear Throw. Come on, come on. He's got to be in range. Come on. Come on, you... I don't think we're gonna get it, but it would have been... Wait, hold on. Westy, you've been amazing. Don't deny me this. Reach has been good to me. Yes! Man, all you have to do is quote Halo Reach and you get anything you want. Damn, is that the way it goes? Did I just solve the laws of the universe? Damn, okay. Anyway, Galleon is moving up the front line. You know it's the ultimate disrespect when your opponent makes Galleon. It's like, wow, I might just ult F4. I've literally achieved nothing. Hey, how's it going on your side? Well, I've done so little, he's actually made Galleon. Oh. So you just want to delete your fort? Yeah. I'm gonna delete my fort. So yeah, I've been really impressed with Samwise's play. I think had Excelsior not gone in initially with his army, then maybe Sam wouldn't have either. But him getting his yeomen and peasants completely obliterated, basically put him on the back foot. He didn't really have enough, even after getting Eomer, to sort of counter Misty Mountains. Thranduil and Bolg on the same team. It just doesn't feel right, but hey. It's not over yet. I mean, it's 3v2, but it's a Mordor fortress we got here. A Mordor fortress. 13 points here. He's gone south the right side tree. Oh, okay, there goes the fort delete. He's gone down the right side tree, which means it's not the worm, it's the Watcher. And I wonder if we'll get to see a Watcher before this game ends. This cave bat, it should not be alive. How do people make the cave bats work? The thing with the cave bat is that it loses... Like, say it's like a level 2 or level 3 resource building, so it has the arrow tower. The cave bats will, like, almost die taking one out. That's why I don't like using them. That's why I fucking don't like using them. Okay, this was a really short 3v3. And now Westy's just gonna finish it. He's got Aylmer for the damage buff. And Kingsguard to just finish it off. Really well played by the bottom team. The way they just handled the Orc Spam and the heroes there. And there it is. There it is. Elves that live for thousands of years and have the greatest martial prowess, or one tentacle boy. I'll let you guys be the judges. Is he gonna eat one? Maybe? Let's say he did. And that's our 3v3 in record time, boys. GG. Anyway, MVP. You know what? As amazing as that worm was, getting level 5 and getting the Inferno off, MVP is gonna have to be those Kingsguard from Westy. I think he was everywhere and he did so well. So well played to him. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Goodbye.